Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
Biking, hiking, fishing, whitewater rafting, of course skiing, and a little sprinkle of the Wild West. And yes, even dinosaurs walked on this very soil. Hi, I'm Julie Jacobson with The American Dream, and I can't wait to share with you Grand Junction, Colorado. Grand Junction is the largest city right in between Denver, Colorado, and Salt Lake City, Utah. We are on Interstate 70, and we are well known for our award-winning wineries, golf courses fit for the masters. We are home to the Colorado National Monument, and we host the Junior College World Series every year in May. Just a short distance from downtown Grand Junction is Las Colonias Park. Las Colonias is 130 acres right on the Colorado River, but the main attraction is the huge amphitheater, and it has already hosted a lot of famous bands and celebrities. Las Colonias is one of the newer-ish projects by the city of Grand Junction. However, across the street is one of the oldest historic structures in downtown Grand Junction. I have been fascinated with this structure ever since I was a little girl, and I'm so excited to get some more information on it today. We have with us today one of the most well-known Western Colorado historians, Dave Fischel.
The project started in 1899 with a local businessman who went to Nebraska to see relatives. They lived close to a sugar beet processing plant there. Mr. Mitchell came back here and thought this would be a good project for Grand Junction.
Can you share with us how
Sure.
do they literally process the
Sure.
sugar beets?
The sugar beets, which are about that high, would come in here. They'd be washed 2 or 3 times, then they would be mashed, then they got roasted and cooked, and then kind of big long strands came out of a certain device, and those were pulverized and made into white sugar like we see today.
So after the sugar beet factory, did it turn into something else? Did
Yes.
another company come in and...
During our famous or infamous uranium boom, this was a climax uranium processing plant.
Just to clarify, they did clean it up.
Yeah.
We are not radioactive anymore. So Dave, thank you so much for sharing this part of history with us. I love it. Like I said before, it's one of my favorite buildings here, and I greatly appreciate your time. Thank you.
You bet.
When the sugar beet factories closed, a local homeowner wanted to rescue some of these glorious beams that were in one of the factories. He took the beams and actually incorporated them into his architectural design, which can be seen in this incredible home. The owner really wanted to highlight these beams, and so he made them the first thing that you see when you walk into the home. I love that he has taken a bit of Grand Junction's history and has incorporated them into this design. The home is French country designed, as you can tell from the L-shaped design, the steep roof pitches, and the beautiful loggia out back that overlooks almost 10 acres on which this home sits. The Grand Valley is full of events throughout the entire year, including farmers markets, performing arts, symphonies, and concerts. And our own Colorado Mesa University is in the process of building a huge performing arts center for even larger events. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Julie Jacobson, your host of The American Dream in Grand Junction, Colorado. I hope you learned a little bit about our history today and our Grand Valley lifestyle and your American dream.
Welcome to Colorado Springs in the beautiful Pikes Peak region. Today we're in Manitou Springs at the base of Pikes Peak, America's mountain. Most people spend 50 weeks of the year planning for a 2-week vacation to build a lifetime of memories. When you live in Colorado Springs, you get to vacation every week of the year because this is your backyard playground. Today we are going to go visit with Adventures Out West so that we can experience just one of the things that you can do every weekend when you live here in Colorado Springs. My name is Tiffany Locknett. I'm your host today with the American Dream TV. Let's go see what adventure awaits. I'm here today with Greg Wellens, who is the owner-operator of Adventures Out West, who is actually celebrating their 50th year in business,
That's
in
right.
the adventure business.
That's right.
Known Greg for a long time. We're both from here in Colorado Springs and grew up here together. So tell me, Greg, how did you get into the adventure business?
We were a family of adventure. We started in 1973 in Pueblo as a hot air balloon company. My parents were on ski patrol and they just brought us up having fun, skiing, hiking, biking, playing, just having a good old time out here in the West.
And what adventure are we going to be doing today?
Today we're going zip lining. We started this 10 years ago. We're celebrating 50 years, so we're ready to go have some fun. We're going to get you harnessed up and we'll head on up the hill and show you what there is to do in Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs.
And you promise you're not going to drop me?
We're not going to drop you.
Okay.
You'll
Awesome.
be the first.
Awesome. Can't wait. How did you choose this location?
Maybe the location chose me. I don't know. We looked a long time. We talked to a lot of different properties, moving around. I wanted to get something here, be the first zip line almost in the state, but there was a couple guys out on the west side that got some in first. But we just kept calling and asking and knocking on doors, and we found these people, the Waltons. Are just fantastic human beings. They had this land over here.
So tell me, what's your favorite thing about running adventures during the summers?
Oh, I get to meet awesome people like our guy George in front of us, and you know, the human element, the human aspect of it, planning, building, you know, creating, marketing.
Well, you've obviously built an awesome business here. So.
Well, we've had fun doing it. We'll just keep going. We'll keep adding new little tour routes and twists, and we have like a family night up here that we added too, so we could, you know, get more action going in on nights, and people come up and have s'mores and campfires, and just let the tourists and the locals, right? When you were saying you move to Colorado Springs, you don't have to wait for adventure. You come on over here on a Saturday and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Any secrets you can give us that are coming in your future? Not a word.
Not a word. Well, good job, Tiffany. You're quite the zip liner.
This is awesome. So what have you gone through to make sure that you don't, you know, upset the environment while you're still able to enjoy it?
Well, you just got to be careful, right? I mean, it's like a desert out here with trees. We make sure we're landscaping and manicuring, and we got great teams of guys and high school kids that are working here. But what we especially like doing is we've got an environmental fund now. And last year we gave $50,000 to various park and recs. And we just want to, if we're going to be able to give back and be successful, we want to make sure that we're sharing the love.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Peace, love, and zip
Appreciate
lines.
it. Great day.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining me on my adventure today. I hope this inspires you to go out this week and have some adventure and make some new memories. And I can't wait to see you next time on my next episode of the American Dream TV.
Welcome to Old Colorado City, just west of downtown Colorado Springs. Hi, my name's Camille Ukori. I'm your host for the American Dream TV. Today, we're going to explore Old Colorado City, and as the locals call it, the West Side. Old Colorado City was established in 1859 during the Pikes Peak Gold Rush. In 1982, Old Colorado City was listed in the National Register of Historic Places. As you wander the streets of Old Colorado City, you will notice the fine old brick structures, quaint alleyways, and historic charm that provide the perfect setting for small, thriving shops, boutiques, galleries, and restaurants with cuisine from all over the world. Welcome to the Sluice. It's more than just a building, it's a creative community. Let's go take a look inside. Well, here we are inside with two of the principals, Scott and Courtney. Hi, guys.
Hi there.
All right. Well, first question, guys. What is the Sluice?
The Sluice is a building that houses creative businesses, and we also support and encourage creativity within our community.
That's great. So why the Sluice?
The sluice is a mining term for a device that uses water to filter through rock and soil to get to gold. So it's a little nod to the building's history as a general store.
What are some of the architectural features of this beautiful building?
It was really important for us to nod back to the original structure of the space. So you'll see an exposed wood barrel vault ceiling, beautiful brick walls surrounding us, and all of the built environment around the structure has been addressed in a very simple way using natural materials and such.
Well, you've built it out nicely. What are some of the businesses that are located in this building?
Yeah, we have Story Coffee up front along with Surface Art Gallery, and then we have a whole variety of different artist studios, designers, and then Echo Architecture here in the back as well.
That is so great. Well, guys, I think it's time to go take a look. At Surface Gallery with the owner, Valerie Lloyd. Valerie, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you. Welcome to Surface Gallery.
Thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about your gallery and what makes it so special?
Sure. Well, my favorite thing, of course, is the artists who bring in their artwork. They just share their hearts, and they're from all over Colorado Springs and sometimes regionally here in Colorado. And their artwork is chosen because it has a fresh perspective and really offers something for people to see that they haven't seen before. Yeah, and finally, we choose some well-made goods that are either just chosen for their design or are chosen to be inspiring for people's homes and their own creativity.
Oh, well, that is great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to take a look around.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Here we are in front of the Townhome Project. One of the units is available. Let's go take a look. Welcome inside 101 Becker's Lane. This project began early in 2020, and this is the last unit to sell. It's an end unit with amazing views. Three of the features I love most about this unit are the outdoor living spaces. You have 4 decks and a patio. I love the fact that it has an elevator, and I love the views of Pikes Peak in all the windows. Thank you for joining me on this tour through Old Colorado City and this darling townhome. I'm Camille Ukori, your host for American Dream TV, and I can't wait to have you join me on my next episode.
Thanks for joining me today. We are in Estancia, which is 30 minutes southeast of downtown Denver. It's a gorgeous community with all custom homes on at least 1 acre of land. I'm Josie Apodaca. I'm your host for the American Dream Selling Denver, and my team just listed this amazing custom home in this community, and I can't wait for you to see it. Let's go check it out.
So good to see you.
What a beautiful day today.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so excited for you to show me this brand new listing that you got.
I am very excited to show it to you.
Great. Well, why don't we start in the kitchen?
That sounds great. You have a whole chef's experience here. As you walk around, you have this large kitchen island that is amazing for entertaining. Bosch appliances, custom cabinetry, and when you walk through, you have a large additional butler's pantry as well.
Yeah, I can see how much counter space there is for prepping, for people to be able to sit and visit with you while you're cooking and things like that. So it truly is beautiful.
Very intimate space overall. As soon as you walk in, you're just greeted by tons of natural light. But when you walk through, you'll see that the amazing design that the owners put into the property.
I love how the kitchen opens up into this family room. These vaulted ceilings are really nice. And then you have this whole wall of windows. Are those doors?
And yes, I was gonna say, these are actually doors that open all the way up. And it's perfect for entertaining.
Oh,
really
that's
just
great.
Gives you both the indoor and the outdoor experience here. All right, and so you'll see we'll go into this master, and I mean, you still have these large vaulted ceilings in here.
And this room is huge.
The bathroom is my favorite part. As you can see, we walk through, you're immediately greeted by this large soaking tub, dual showers.
So then on the main floor, we have the kitchen, the family room, kind of the great room concept. We have the primary bedroom on one end, and then we're going down the hall here. We have a full bath, and then another secondary bedroom here. And this one
is just as big.
It's just as big.
And you have a gorgeous view outside. You have your large vaulted ceilings. Just
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous.
That view is really pretty out those windows.
Let's go down to the basement. As you see, we walk down, you're just immediately greeted by this gorgeous entertainment area. You can absolutely be set up for any type of sports you're watching throughout the year, whether that's football, basketball, hockey. I mean, you can seriously watch every single game.
On top of your entertainment center, you've got a wet bar with the wine fridge, a beverage refrigerator, lots of counter space to put, snacks for the games. We are just minutes from Southlands Mall. We are just minutes from Cherry Creek Reservoir. So you have boating, biking, fishing, running, all the open space and trails and stuff like that. We're just minutes from Centennial Airport. And so it's just super convenient for, kind of being a little bit in the country on an acre, but yet you have all the conveniences to surround you. So what a great property, Sabrina.
Thank you. I'm very excited about it. I mean, it's centrally located. You're minutes away from anything you may need. And then you just get this luxurious, amazing atmosphere when you walk inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining us today on the tour of this beautiful home in Estancia. We hope you enjoyed the tour as much as Sabrina and I enjoyed sharing it with you. I'm Josie Apodaca, and I'll see you next time on the American Dream TV, Selling Denver.
As I stand here in front of the South Fork Trailhead, I am absolutely blown away by the natural beauty of the White River National Forest, and cannot believe it is only 29 miles away from my home in Meeker, Colorado. So we are here at the convergence of the South Fork Trail and the Trail to Spring Cave, and I'm here with Curtis Keach, who's going to give us some facts about the White River National Forest.
Yeah, hi everybody, I'm Curtis Keach. I'm the District Ranger on the Blanco Ranger District for the White River National Forest. Our office is out of Meeker, Colorado. The White River National Forest is probably most known for the world-class skiing opportunities that we have throughout the winter months. But there's other opportunities too in the White River besides just skiing, and we can talk about those today too. Here on the Blanco Ranger District, there's a lot of Forest Service and national history that's related to the area. Teddy Roosevelt, one of our presidents, loved to frequent the White River National Forest in this area of Colorado to hunt.
So I know in Northwest Colorado, outdoor recreation is huge for the lifestyle and culture. Do you mind telling us in what ways the public can access the National Forest?
Oh, absolutely. So we also offer motorized travel and opportunities with hundreds of miles of roads and trails that you can ride your UTV on and experience the forest that way. You can hear the roar of the river behind us, and it's popular for fishing. Another thing in the fall that's really big, especially on the Blanco district, is elk hunting. So there's lots of different ways. If you want to get outside, there's great ways to do it.
Well, today we're on our way to Spring Cave, and I know there's a permit process to gain access. Do you mind telling how the public can gain access to the cave?
Absolutely. So Spring Cave's kind of a special place because you know, not only is it cool to go see a cave, but it's also important habitat for several bat species in Colorado. And the bats actually hibernate in there. And the permit process is just to help us protect that habitat. There's a fungus called white nose syndrome that impacts bats while they're hibernating, and it's working its way across the United States, and it impacts populations of bats in a negative way. They causes respiratory stress and they end up dying. And we're trying to prevent that from happening. And so part of the permit process is a conversation and information shared with, if you've been in any other cave anywhere else in the world, that we ask that you disinfect your caving gear before coming to experience Spring Cave and other caves in Colorado. Another problem we've had is vandalism. You know, when you come to visit, be respectful, be understanding, and get well informed.
Sure. I know today we did go through the permit process to gain access to the cave, and we used the online version to do so, and it was a pretty easy process. And I'm pretty excited to check out the cave, so how about we head that direction?
Let's do it.
Perfect. We just finished up our tour of Spring Cave, and unfortunately that ends our adventure for today. But I'd like to thank Curtis Keach from the White River National Forest. Thank you so much for your time and for your knowledge today.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out and exploring the cave with us.
And for those of you at home, thank you so much for joining us on this segment of the American Dream. Until next time, I'm your host, Alex Plum. We'll see you on the next episode.
Colorado Springs, Colorado has 5 military bases nestled right here in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. I'm Monica Breckenridge, your host for the American Dream TV, and my family was stationed here in Colorado Springs as well as many other military families, and we are proud to call Colorado Springs our home. Representing several forces of the military, our bases include Fort Carson, Peterson Space Force Base, Schriever Air Force Base, the NORAD Command Center, and our focus today, the United States Air Force Academy. Let's take a tour of this amazing institution. Then afterwards, we're gonna celebrate their graduation with the cadets, and then we're gonna take a tour of an amazing new build with a soaring view. You'll see what I mean. A source of pride for our community, we are privileged to have the Air Force Academy located here in Colorado Springs and to support the brave men and women who serve our country. Open to the public and free for all. Make sure you come visit the Visitor Center and grab your pamphlet so that you know where to visit. The planetarium is a state-of-the-art facility that offers a unique and immersive experience of the cosmos. The cadets are involved with everything from designing the shows to operating the equipment. There are free shows almost daily. The Cadet Chapel is the centerpiece of the Air Force Academy, serving as an all-faith center of worship for cadets. Other stops on your Academy tour are the Academic Overlook, Falcon Stadium, Thunderbird Overlook, and the B-52 display, which is quite impressive.
outdoor activities that you can enjoy are hiking, biking, hunting, and fishing. And I'm currently on the Falcon Trail right here at the Pioneer Cabin. So I'm here with Cadet Kaskaya. Can you talk about the sports program here at the Academy?
Yes, so there's 3 different aspects to basically the sports programs here at the Academy. First being your IC athletes, which is your intercollegiate athletes, and then you have your club teams, and then finally intramurals. There's a bunch of different team sports to play, so everybody has the opportunity to play a sport of some kind.
What did you do?
So I played football. I was a recruited intercollegiate athlete to play football.
That's everybody's favorite.
Yes, that's what I would say, yeah.
More than just a military institution, it's a symbol of American excellence and leadership.
Rigorous academic and physical training. Cadets are molded into exceptional leaders who are prepared to serve their country with honor and distinction. The U.S. Air Force Academy doesn't just graduate cadets. It produces the nation's best leaders of character and are among the most respected and accomplished military leaders in the world.
Welcome to our 65th Air Force Academy graduation, and we are honored to have President Biden here. Congratulations, cadets. We are so proud of you. Thank you for serving our country.
Did you see that?
We are here in the farm community at Saddle Tree Homes with the most amazing views of the Air Force Academy and Thunderbirds.
The farm features a community clubhouse, pool, parks, paddleboarding, and there's even a connecting trail to the Air Force Academy.
Saddle Tree Homes is a semi-custom home builder that has beautifully designed open concept living. Pay attention to the color palette, how everything flows so well. Check out these gourmet two-tone kitchen cabinets.
The primary suite has lots of natural light, huge walk-in closet, 10-foot tray ceilings, and Sonoma maple rye colored cabinets.
See you next time on the American Dream TV.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.